All right, good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Good. We've got a young crowd tonight. Tonight we've got a couple of, we've got an opening act, and then the Resonant Rogues will take the stage for the second set. Randy Erwin, Cowboy Randy Erwin, comes to us from Springfield. I think you lived closer, didn't you? Or have you always been in Springfield?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay. And when we talked before, I kind of had the feeling you were closer, but anyway. Randy's going to do an opening set for us, and then we'll take a break, and you can visit the merch table back there that Resonant Rogues has, and they will take the stage around 9 o'clock, and I hope you all enjoy it. So everybody put your hands together for Cowboy Randy Erwin.
All right. Well, thanks, Focal Point, for letting me come out here.
Yeah.
It won't take long. I'll be done. We'll get the band up here. They're a hard-working bunch. They've been touring a lot, and they're gonna sound sharp. First thing I'm gonna do, I kind of grouped this set. It's gonna be around about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. It's going to be a couple of Jimmy Rogers songs. T for Texas, T for Tennessee. T for Texas, and T for Tennessee. T for Thelma, the gal in me, wreck out of me. Wanna go where the water drinks like cherry wine. Wanna go where the water drinks like cherry wine. The Georgia water tastes like turpentine. Rather drink muddy water and live in a holler law. Drink muddy water and live in a holler law. And me in Atlanta, treated like a dirty dog. I want to buy me a pistol, just long as I'm tall. Buy me a pistol, just long as I'm tall. I'm gonna shoot poor Thelma, just to see her jump and fall. It's T for Texas, T for Tennessee. T for Texas, T for Tennessee. T for Thelma, the gal in me, to wreck out of me. Yeah. Thanks. If you get a hankering, be sure and get one of these beautiful Focal Point t-shirts they've got back there. Yes. I'm proudly wearing mine tonight. This is a song that was an "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" He used it as a penultimate song in that thing, and to great effect. Here we go. The Coen Brothers did. I had a friend named Campbell. He'd rock, steal, and gamble. He tried everything that was low down. We put out Tomcat one night when he started a big fight, and a big policeman came and knocked him down. In the jailhouse now, he's in the jailhouse now. I told him over again, quit drinking that whiskey, lay off of that gin. In the jailhouse now. Well, I met his old gal Sadie. She says, have you seen my baby? I told her he was downtown in the can. Well, she went down to the jail just to go his bail. Says I come down here to get my man in the jailhouse now. She's in the jailhouse now. Oh, you can understand old kid cities in the can, and there's a nice time. Thanks. Okay, this is a little bit slower. It's about when Jimmy, the legend is, and there's a fellow named Athey Hardy who used to do operas down where in South Texas where I'm from, and Athey was part of Jimmy Rogers' traveling band. They were coming home from San Francisco, the West Coast, and they got chucked off of their freight train because they didn't have any money, and they landed under well, they stayed at a water tank and caught the next one out. Athey said that Jimmy Rogers wrote this song while they were down there waiting for a train. All around the water tank, waiting for a train, 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. Well, I walked up to a brakeman just to give him a line of talk. He says, if you got money, I'll see that you don't walk. Well, I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. Get off, you railroad bum, he slammed the boxcar door. Well, he put me off in Texas, a state I dearly love. Wide open spaces all around me, moon and stars up above. Well, nobody seemed to want me, or to lend me a helping hand. On my way from Frisco, going back to Dixieland. Oh, my pocketbook is empty, and my heart is full of pain. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting for a train. I'm not going to do much talking up here. The music is the best part of it. It's another train song. It's a cannonball yodel coming round about the side. Hear that cannonball yodel for a prairie ride. We left the high Rockies and just headed out for Butte. Coming out of the tunnel, giving out a yodel too. It's a Pullman coal shovel keeps it was bright and clear, going 90 miles an hour. I'm a happy engineer. There's a cannonball yodel and it's riding through the day. That cannonball yodel is screaming all the way. Okay, when I was a little kid in South Texas, a lot of Bob Wills got sung and played down there, and we would all families would show up at the KC Hall or the VFW Hall. We'd all, kids would sit in the corner. Anyway. And they put sawdust on the floor, and if you just went out in your socks, you could slide across during the break of the band. It was always a lot of fun. Anyway, this is one they used to play. Have you seen Miss Molly? Her cheeks are rosy red, lips soft as satin, and they taste like gingerbread. Oh, me oh my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me oh my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? Now when Miss Molly's smiling, and the sun is dim a spell, when she laughs, her voice is like a little silver bell. Me oh my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me oh my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? I'll trade my horse and saddle cow, driving I'll resign. For only Miss Molly would say that she'll be mine. Oh, me oh my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me oh my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? Now listen, dear Miss Molly, I told you this before, and even though I told you once, I'll tell you just once more. Oh my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me oh my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? Oh my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me oh my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? There we go. Another Tommy Duncan special for Bob Wills Band. Maybe I am right, maybe I am wrong. When someone else makes love to you, don't blame me for being blue. When you pass me by, I don't know just why. I can't get you off my mind, no matter how I try, right or wrong. I always love you. Till you're gone, I can't forget. Right or wrong, I'll keep on dreaming till I wake with that same old regret. How long I thought I'd lose you, and I pray that you be true in your heart. Please just remember, right or wrong, I'm still in love with you. Right or wrong, I've always loved you. Where you're gone, I can't forget. Right or wrong, I'll keep on dreaming. Still I'll wake with that same old regret. Oh, I thought I'd lose you, then I pray that you be the rule. Oh, Lord, in your heart, please just remember, right or wrong, still in love with you. Oh, Lord. Thanks. Whew. Oh, my goodness. This is a vaudeville song that Tommy Duncan actually did a good job with. I actually got to meet the Playboys one time and did a show with them out in California, and I got to know some of the Lycra's Doughboys too, which was they used to do this one. Oh, there's a saying going round, I begin to think it's true. It's so hard to love someone when they don't care about you. Once I had me a loving gal, sweeter than again this time. Now I'm sad and lonely, it's gonna and hurt me down. Now I ain't got nobody cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Mama, take a chance on me. I'll sing you sweet love songs, honey, most all the time. If you'll only be that pretty mama of mine. Well, I ain't got nobody, nobody cares for me. Ain't got nobody, nobody cares for me. Want somebody, I'ma take a chance with me. I'll sing you sweet love songs, honey, most all the time. Maybe it'll only be that pretty mama of mine. Well, I ain't got nobody, nobody cares for me. So sad. Here's another one. It's about the kids. Where the kids go? Roly-poly, eating corn and taters, hungry every minute of the day. Roly-poly, gnawing on a biscuit, long as you can chew it, it's okay. You need an apple pie and never even bat an eye, likes everything to suit the hay. Roly-poly, daddy's little fatty, I bet he's gonna be a man someday. Roly-poly, scrambled eggs for breakfast, bread and jelly 20 times a day. Roly-poly, eats a hearty dinner, but gets lots of strength to run and play. Pulled up wheeze and does the chores, and when buck waiters all the stores, works up an appetite that way. Roly-poly, daddy's little fatty, I bet he's gonna be a man someday. Roly-poly, he can eat an apple pie, never even bat an eye, likes everything and suit the hay. Roly-poly, daddy's little fatty, I bet he's gonna be a man someday. Bet he's gonna be a man someday. Thanks. So I'm living in Springfield, Illinois now. I've been there for a couple decades, and I'm working at the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum most of the time, and they let me come out and do period music from his time 2-3 times a week out in Plaza. And this is one of the songs. It's an old song. I don't even know where it originated. I am a poor wayfaring stranger. I wander through all this world of woe. There's no sorrow for a danger. That bright land I will go. Oh, and let me see my mama. Said she wait there while I roam. Just to go in, oh, yonder. I'm going back. I'm going home. I know the clouds will gather around me. Know the way is rough and steep. Golden fields will help hold me. All my dreams are safely kept. Oh, man, to see my daddy. Oh, and let nobody wrong. I'm going, oh, yonder. I'm going back. I'm going home. Oh, and there to see my mama. Said she wait there while I roam. I'm going across the River Jordan. I'm going back. I'm going home. This is I'm gonna do a couple of songs, vaudeville stuff by Emmett Miller used to sing a lot of this. Sophie Tucker used to sing some of it. A lot of people steal from these folks and all the licks and the different vocalizations and stuff. Anyway, this is Emmett Miller's song. I don't say a word till you have heard that singing man from Alabama. I'm here to state he sure is great. When you hear me, will understand. He's got a rain and strange. He gets singing and he don't say a word till you have heard him sing a jazz melody. He starts off with a low, a little easy, a low, a little. He's the blues singer from Alabama. He's the blues singer from Alabama. Every little all in your nose gives your heart away. Listen, Mr. He's the blister. I want to hear him every day. He's the blues singer from Alabama. Every blue note, holding new notes, steals your heart away. Listen, Mister, he's a blister. I want to hear him every day. He's the blues singer from Alabama. Thanks. Here's another one that everybody in vaudeville used to sing in tent shows. Dinah, is there anyone finer in the state of Carolina? If there is, you know her. Why don't you show it to me, Dinah? Where the Dixie hat blazing, how a lot of good gazing, lady has Dinah Lee. Every night, why do I shake with pride? Because my dynamite made you change by me. If you travel to China, I would hop an ocean liner just to be Dinah Lee. Shake the pride. Because my dynamite changed your mind about me. If you travel to China, how would I be those letters? Just a baby. Thanks. All right, here's another one of those from the teens or 20s. In the town of Louisville, they got a man they call Big Bad Bill. I want to tell you, his show by tough and he settled in and strut his stuff. Hey, his folks had scared to death. When they walked by, they held their breath. He was a fighting man, sure enough. And Bill took him a wife. Now he leads a different life. Big Bad Bill is sweet William now. Married life has changed him somehow. There was a man that they all used to fear. The loud people come sweet Papa Willie dear. Wronger than Samson, I declare. And then the rescue mama bought his heart. Now Big Bad Bill don't fight anymore. Wash the dishes and he mops up the floor. Used to be a fella looking for a fight. Now he's got to see his mama every night. Big Bad Billy is sweet Willie now. Used to be a fella looking for a fight. Now he's got to see his mama every night. Big Bad Billy, sweet Willie now. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we're getting there. This is a Brother Bones song. Brother Bones, some sort of genius, and we're not really sure. He could play 2 sets of bones in each hand, dance a little bit, and sing and whistle all at the same time. So I don't know. Got a shade on sweet and Georgia Brown. To left free, but also need a sweet and Georgia Brown. They all sigh and wanna die for sweet and Georgia Brown. I tell you why. You know I don't lie, no, not much. It's been said she knocks him dead when she lands in town. But she came, it's such a shame how she cools him down. She can't get like a fella she ain't met. Lord, if I could Georgia named her sweet old Georgia Brown. Georgia claimed it, Georgia named her, good old Georgia Brown, Georgia Brown. This is a Fats Waller tune. My grandfather Ed Buffalo was he was half Indian, and he also was a stride piano player, and he used to play in houses of ill repute in the 20s, and he wanted to be Fats Waller, and he never really got there because there's only one Fats Waller. He played this one. I gotta get my old tuxedo pressed, gotta sew a button on my vest, 'cause tonight I gotta look my best. Lulu back in town, I gotta get a half a buck somewhere, gotta shine my shoes, slick my hair, I gotta get looking there. Lulu back in town, tell all my pets, all my Harlem coquettes, there's the whole it is a regret. He won't be around. You can tell the mailman like to call. I ain't coming home until it fall, and I might not come back home at all. Lily's back in town. You can tell the mailman like to call. I ain't coming home till the fall, and I might not come back home at all. Lulu back in town, Lulu back in town. Now, this one I can barely make it through this one. But I heard it on a Django Reinhardt record long time ago. And it's got so many changes that I sometimes fail and start over. And sometimes I just quit right in the middle of the song. Here we go. We'll see how it goes. It goes fast too. After you're gone, let me crying. After you're gone, there's no denying. You'll be blue, you'll be sad. You're gonna miss the best loving you ever had. There'll come a time, don't you forget it. There'll come a time when you regret it. Someday, if you are lonely, your heart will break like mine. Think of me only after you're gone, after you're gone. There'll come a time, don't you forget it. There'll come a time when you regret it. Someday, if you are lonely, your heart will break mine. Think of me only after you're gone, after you're gone away. Someday, if you are lonely, your heart will break mine. Think of me only after you're gone, after you're gone away. Thanks. I almost didn't make it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get the Resonant Rogues up here right at 9 o'clock. Don't worry. And they are a hard-working bunch. I looked on their website. They've been doing many shows all over the country. And be sure and buy some of their merchandise back there and fill up their gas tank and get them back on the road. This is a song that I recorded a long time ago, like maybe 40 years ago. And a lady wrote me from Minnesota. She said, you know, my dad wrote that song. And I'm like, no, Leon Harline wrote that. Like, no, that's the pseudonymous thing that the publishing company used to put on the songs. And his name was Ed Starkey, and he wrote a bunch. Wonderful songwriter, wrote a bunch of Tin Pan Alley songs, and just churned them out. And this is one of his trunk songs. You know, he would throw it away, say like, it's okay, I'll dig it out sometime. And he met a Disney agent in the middle of Central Park somewhere, and he traded it for a bottle of whiskey. That's where he got this. I know, you know. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do. Fate is kind, she brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of a secret longing. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Thanks. That's awful hard to sing. Here we go. But Ukulele Ike did a wonderful version of. I had a 45. I used to listen to it all the time. I wore out that 45. It had "Give a Little Whistle" and "When You Wish Upon a Star" on that thing. The grooves were very worn down. This is a song by Patsy Montana. Her name was Ruby Blevins, and real name. And she used to. She was the first lady to sell 1 million records anywhere, and with I Want to Be a Cowboy Sweetheart was her big hit. But she wrote 2 songs every week for the WLS Barn Dance in Chicago, and they ran a channel clear A signal all the way down to Mexico from that thing. It was powerful, and she would show up every week and do 2 new songs. This was one of them. I heard the songs of Opera Star. I heard a lot of jazz. I heard a run by hand rhythm called swing like a modern orchestra has. I heard the barn dance fiddler and heard the square dance call. It's a coyote's wail out on the silent trail. That's the sweetest song of all. Yippee-taco, yodeloo-dee, 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 yippee-taco, yodelee-dee, yodelee-dee, yodelee. I did a couple of shows with Patsy. She was a little old lady. She was about 4.5 feet tall, and she had a big old cowboy hat on, and she would come out and she sang like she was a 20-year-old. She had a beautiful voice. Anyway, she was quite something. I've heard you can keep your gypsy serenade, violin soft and low. Somebody singing with a great big swing or a hey-day-hey and a hidey-ho. The mere rhythm of a western range starts when the shadows fall. It's a coyote's way on a silent got to do at least one Roy Rogers song. There's a girl in this world who is singing the blues. She is upset, cold, and wet from her head to her shoes. She was sweet, very sweet, and she couldn't be beat. But she's all wet now. I can plainly see that she's thinking of me. If she tried to get dry, oh, how happy we'd be. She was such a pretty girl when her hair was in a curl, but she's all wet now. When she was just a little tot, said mother to her daughter, I want you to learn to swim, but don't go near the water. She disobeyed her mom, near it anyhow. She got all wet, you bet she's paying for it. Now she's walking the floor, the time passing by, wet as can be and ready to cry. She had a girlish charm, she was dry and warm, but she's all wet now. Well, this is a, yeah, I'm not going to roll. Oh, still got time. It's a French-Canadian song. People think it's a cowboy song, but fur traders used to come down, French fur traders used to come down to Ohio and Missouri, and they would sing this song. It's about the Red River in Canada. Oh, they say from this valley you're leaving. I will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you'll be taking the sunshine that has brightened our pathways a while. A man sit by my side and you need me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the soldier who loved you so true. I have waited a long time, my darling, for the sweet words you never will say. For alas, all my fond hopes have vanished, and you say you'll be going away. A man sat by my side and you need me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the soldier who loved you so true. This is one I might not get through as well. It's got a bunch of changes. It was written by Alan Menken. He wrote like Little Mermaid and stuff like that, a bunch of Disney stuff. And he's very complicated. And he, so he wrote this, and he needed somebody to yodel this in a cartoon called Home on the Range. Anyway, so they gave me a call, and I finally got it down. And so let's see. I don't know. There are crooks in this here West who claim to be the best, and they think they wrote the book on how to rustle. Well, in terms of steal and steer, I have had a great career, and I barely have to move a single muscle. They call me mean boys, depraved and nasty too, but they ain't seen boys the cruelest thing I do. You see, I yodel, the sweetest way of rustling it divine. When I yodel, why look at how them cows get hypnotized. I don't prod, I don't yell, still I call them doggies well. It ain't easy when your chaps are labeled XXXXL. But if you're looking from a bovine point of view, I sure can yodel. Pied Piper and 10-gallon number packs. I'm the real broad deal that owes a moo. Make like a Cadillac was. Things we make Thanks. All right, we're going to finish up. Oh, I used to play in Deep Ellum a lot. Deep Ellum, if you go down to Dallas and you go to the east side, and it was Deep Elm is what it was called. It was Freedman's Town, and then it was a red light district, and then it went a long time, 40 years ago, when I was playing down there, it became like a hipster spot. So nothing ever goes away; it just changes. And so this is Deep Ellum Blues, and everybody does a version of it, down and down. When you go down to Deep Ellum, keep your money in your shoe. Got the women in Deep Ellum, got them Deep Ellum Blues. Oh, sweet mama, that I got them Deep Ellum Blues. Oh, sweet mama, that I got them Deep Ellum Blues. Once I had a sweetheart, she was all the world to me. But she went down to Deep Ellum now, she's not the girl for me. Oh, sweet mama, that I got them Deep Ellum Blues. Oh, sweet mama, that I got him Deep Ellum Blues. Once a new preacher preached the Bible through and through, but he went down to Deep Ellum now, his preaching days are through. Oh, sweet mama, that I got him Deep Ellum Blues. Oh, sweet mama, that I got him Deep Ellum Blues. When you go down to Deep Ellum, keep your money in your pants. Cause the women in Deep Ellum never give a man a chance. Oh, sweet mama, that I got him Deep Ellum Blues. Oh, sweet mama, that I got him Deep Ellum Blues. When you go down to Deep Ellum, just to have a little fun, have your $15 ready when that policeman comes. Oh, sweet mama, that I got them Deep Ellum Blues. Oh, sweet mama, that I got them Deep Ellum Blues. If you're going to play in St. Louis, you have to do a version of this song. It's a Emmett Miller version, actually, from the 20s. Thank you, lucky woman, all the diamond rings. Pull that man around, why they run strings. Lord, Lord, I hate to see a demon son. Yeah, I hate to see that in the sun. As I got love, I will live the day. And in tomorrow, the way I feel, yeah, feeling tomorrow, the way I feel. I got my grip, I made my getaway. Oh, Lord, say, look, you woman, all the diamond ring. Pulling it around every front string. If it weren't for power, let's store-bought high. A gal I love, I don't know over. No, I got the St. Louis blues, and that's the blues. I can't let it be, oh Lord. All right. I had to play this for Bill Monroe one time. He sat in the front row and he gave me this dead stare the entire time. Bill Monroe stare. Oh, I thought he hated it, but after I got done, he said, "Where'd you learn all those old songs?" I said, "Well, my parents and aunts and uncles, they all knew them, and I knew them, and you sang them, so I've heard them on records that you made." He said, "Okay." That tells you how old I am. I used to hang out with Bill Monroe. Here we go. It was down in Big Barroom on the corner on the square. Everybody drinking liquor. Regular crowd was there. Well, I strolled out to the sidewalk, began walking around. I looked everywhere I thought you'd be. My baby just couldn't be found. Got the drunkard's blues. Well, I go on back to the barroom and get another drink of gin. The first thing I knew, I was reeling, rocking and drunk again. Hey, hey, ho, ho, ho. Got the drunkard's blues. 6 big cold black horses, all hitched up in a line, and in a pretty buggy she's riding. Goodbye, old gal of mine. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ooh, hey, hey, ho, ho, ho. Got the drunkard's blues. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, hey, hey. Oh, ho, ho, got the drunkard's blues. All right. Resonant Rogues are coming up. Gonna blow your socks off. And then you're gonna go buy some merchandise. Get them back on the road. Get them back where they need to be going. They're very vigorous young people. They're ready to entertain. And I'm just going to do a couple songs and we're going to mess up on it. It's a song that Gene Autry used to do, and I heard Riders in the Sky do it about 30 years ago. And I immediately stole Doug Green's yodel because it's a great yodel. And he said, "That's okay, you can have it, it's fine." I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where longhorn cattle feed on a lowly ginseng weed. Back in the saddle again, I'm riding the range once more, up in my old 44. Where we sleep out every night and whose only law is right. Back in the saddle again, up the high, oh, rocking to and fro. Back in the saddle again, up the high, and go my way. Back in the saddle again. Thank you, Doug. I didn't know. Thanks. Now, y'all, this is a wonderful sounding room. I've had a really great time, and y'all have been very kind to me. And, sometimes I get an audience that they ask. I get this request, like almost like in the middle of a set. I'm like, "Rip." If I leave here tomorrow, I go straight into this. Would you still remember me? I must be traveling on now. There's too many places I gotta see. If I stay here with you, girl, things just wouldn't be the same. I'm as free as a bird now. Unless bird you'll never change. Unless bird you'll never change. Lord knows I can get a little I'm a free bird. I'm a free bird. I'm a free bird. Little free bird. Thanks so much. Resonant Rogues are coming up.
I am going to turn this over to the Resonant Rogues. They're here from Western North Carolina. I think most recently, what was it? Did you say Lawrence, Kansas?
Yeah.
Came from Lawrence. And
This morning.
they're kind of like us. They've got 3 or 4 shows in the next couple of days. So trying to get their way back home. So give it up for Resonant Rogues.
like you do too. I don't wanna spend my whole life feeling stuck right here. Wanna forge ahead with you, my dear. I don't know if it has ever been quite so clear how full of the rules I am. Thanks so much, folks. So we are called the Resonant Rogues, and we are coming at you all the way from the mountains of western North Carolina. We live in a holler, off a farming valley, outside of a small town called Marshall, which is outside of a slightly bigger town called Asheville. Any of y'all ever been to visit Asheville? Yeah. All right, so y'all know. Whether you've been there or not, you know that it's beautiful. And we're really lucky to live where we live. We're going to play a song that I wrote. Keith and I bought raw land 2 years ago, and we're in the process of building our own house. And I wrote this song when we were looking for property and just thinking real deeply about how we wanted to live our lives. And 2 days after I wrote the song, we found our mountain, and it had at least the potential for everything from the song. So it's one of those magic songs. I'm playing clawhammer banjo, so you're going to see me tuning it a whole lot of times tonight. That's not just because banjos go out of tune, which they do, but it's also because the style of banjo that I'm playing uses a lot of open strings. And every song's in a different tuning. 1, 2, 3. Looking, who do you wanna be? Tucked away from the world, just you and me. How would you spend your lifetime if all expectations fade? If no one would see it, what would you make? I'd build a cabin on a hillside, clear some brush to make a trail, and put some forts up in the trees so all my friends can visit me, and build a fire for telling all our tales. If nobody was listening, how would your song sound? What do you play for yourself when no one's around? What would make you smile? What do you do that makes life worth the while? I spend my summers walking ridge lines with my banjo on my back. Spend my winters staying in, learning tunes and golden afternoons. Spring would find me headed down the tracks. Open doors, afternoons we'd spend down by the creek.
Thanks so much, everybody. How about Cowboy Randy Erwin?
Yeah. Woo.
That's what happens when I had to think of too many words at once.
I tell you what, I want some yodeling lessons. I don't know where he went, but I want to learn how to do that. Can you teach me how to do that? All right. I feel like it goes with my outfit. I feel like I ought to learn how to yodel.
There you go. We're going to do a song that I wrote about gratitude next.
Oh, we're doing...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry, we did it in a different order tonight. We're going to do a different song.
Yeah.
You got one? Leave the Path?
Yeah, I think we should do Leave the Path next. Okay. Yeah. We're going to do that one next, after this one. But we got a little banjo rager for you.
All right.
This song is about how I tend to do things in unconventional ways. I don't even mean to. It's just how I always want to do things. You tell me to do one thing, and I want to do it that way. I'm sure it drove my parents crazy as a kid, although my dad's like that too. So I grew up doing a lot of backpacking with my dad, and he taught me how to sleep on the cold, hard ground and like it, and how the best views are on top of mountains that you walk up with your own feet. There's something about that hard work to get there that makes it extra special and extra beautiful. So this song's called Leave the Path. It's for my pops.
Thanks so much, everybody, for coming out tonight. This is a lovely place. This is the kind of venue that you should treasure in your hometown.
Absolutely. We've traveled all over the world, and a lot of places don't have a place like this, and it's a very special thing. So thank you guys for not only for having us here tonight and coming out and supporting our music, but coming out to this place, and for all the volunteers. We're so grateful that y'all worked to make this place happen.
The song's about gratitude. This old brown coat, it hangs on the wall, covering my room with a shade. Its simple design leaves much to be desired, but it's never let me down on a cold day. The old window by my bed has no time to be concerned with the fleeting light that it lets in. It's just happy to be of use, an objective point of view of the condition of the world or my yard. And what makes me think I could have it in a blink? What makes me think I have the right? I'm cold, calm, collected. I'm not one to be affected by the tumultuous relation of time and space. But when I look into your eyes, I see thousands of miles of bad roads you helped me to evade. And it ain't too hard to see, in the end the fool is me for admiring a cart with no horse. Like an old time expression, your words, they are a lesson on putting care into everything you do. And what makes me think I could have it in a blink? And what makes me think I have the right? Life's a funny story where the end is always blurry and the start is too hard to recall. But as far as I can tell, we make it up by the hour, stretching our poor brains to the bone. And now I've taken my time to wander. I've broken dreams that couldn't be soldered. Like a carved mountain soil, I've had to settle. And I'm burying my excuses. I see the lines I am losing. I could throw cold water until I wear away. And what makes me think I could have it in a blink? What makes me think I have the right? And what makes me think I have the right?
Thanks so much, folks. All right, I'm going to switch things up. I'm going to get that accordion on. God, somebody's excited about the accordion. I'm also excited about the accordion. So we're going to do a song that we wrote, well, broken down on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming. And we had everything that we needed to fix the vehicle for what went wrong in the vehicle with us. We drive that green short bus that's out there. It's a little tiny house inside. And Keith knows a fair amount about the engine. He knew that this situation might fail. I forget even what it's called. Crankshaft position sensor. I'm in charge of a lot of things in our life, and the vehicles are not one of them. So we had everything, including the parts that we needed to fix it, and should have been a side of the road repair, but there was a very stubborn, corroded, stuck bolt that just kind of ruined our day, you know. But we didn't let it ruin our day. Instead of letting it ruin our day, we decided to take that extra time that we were given by the universe to write this song about not giving up. It's called 93,500 Miles. That was the number on our odometer.
No one said it'd be easy. Guess I knew it'd be hard from the start. All it takes is one stuck bolt to stop the wheels and break your heart. 93,500 miles, bound to hit a bump in the road. I got 99 questions and 2 bad directions. How the hell am I gonna get home? I've never been one for what ifs. Yeah, I figure I'll just figure it out. Every once in a while, even a feeling's hard. There's a feeling of a little bit of doubt. 3,650 days and a heavy load we've been told. I got 99 questions and 2 bad directions. Can you tell me where the hell I'm going? That accordion. Sometimes it seems the breakdowns are more than we can bear. But turning back now just don't make sense when you're already halfway there. No one said it'd be easy. Guess I knew it'd be hard from the start. All it takes is one stuck bolt to stop the wheels and break your heart. 93,500 miles, bound to hit a bump in the road. I got 99 questions and 2 bad directions. How the hell am I gonna get home? How the hell am I gonna get home?
Thanks so much, folks. So that song is on we have a brand new record that is coming out on November 10th. And it is not out to the public yet, except there's one song up on Spotify, and the only other way that you can listen to this record before November 10th is to get it here at the show, and only on vinyl. How many of y'all have a record player? All right, you guys are in luck. All right, we just got the vinyl like the day before we left for tour, and we're like, we're not supposed to do this, but you know what? We can do whatever we want. So we're gonna bring it on tour with us, and let y'all fine folks have it. That song has our friend Sierra Farrell singing backup vocals on it, and yeah, we're gonna play. You want to play "Do Slow Burn"?
We're gonna do a song about growing up in small towns. But not anything like that Jason Aldean song.
Nothing like it.
That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. 1, 2. Shoot. I need a capo for that, actually. First time I needed a capo. I got excited.
He was trying to figure out how he was going to talk about Jason Aldean without cussing.
Usually there's more swear words, but yeah. Finding peace in a small town is like watching a doe at sundown, patiently waiting gently for a moment's surprise. And these golden hills in winter ain't no perfect photo filter, but their hues do shine like summer's dying wishes. And there ain't no use in whispering like secrets we keep from our neighbors. All the wounds beneath our hides are plain to see. I never yearned for the hurting or the letting go of persons, places and things that make the streets seem a humble abode. And it's a slow burn, and I can see the leaves have turned. Let me work when I'm hungry, let me eat when I'm lazy, let me choose the ways I want to be remembered. Both you and I know now there's darkness that lurks in this town that'll make a poor boy shake and the cows come home. I'll employ my senses to find some deep reflections to honor the ones that made me who I am. It's a slow burn, and I can see the leaves have turned. So let me work when I'm hungry, let me eat when I'm lazy, let me choose the ways I want to be remembered. Let me work when I'm hungry, let me eat when I'm lazy, let me choose the ways I want to be remembered.
I have a end of the day waltz on the set list next because we had a request from this fine gentleman who saw us play 1,000,000 years ago when we first started our band, like probably within a year of when we first started our band. And we were playing at this festival called Leaf Festival, but we were doing these like roaming busking sets. So you probably saw us like playing in the grass down by the lake. And he remembered this song after all these years. And so I think we're going to pull it out of the depths of our memory. This is the very first song that I ever wrote for this band. I wrote this song right before we even came up with a band name. But Keith was living down in New Orleans. I was living up in Asheville, and we had fallen in love. And we had been like visiting each other and talking on the phone every day. And finally, I went down to visit, and we're like, we should start a band and be sweethearts, obviously. And they're both. I don't know if I'm going to remember the words, but I will do my best. I'm not going to look them up or anything, so we'll see what comes out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. A spark in the air, there's a fire inside. of us lie, and I am sorry to say I can't stay, but it's almost the end of the day. That it's you that I want, it's your hand I must hold to go stumbling down this long crooked road. And I am sorry to say I can't stay, but it's almost the end of the day. Oh, that's fun. I don't think I've played that song in like at least 4 years. So, yay. But that's a good one. Thanks for dancing in the back, y'all. All right, we're going to play some more banjo tunes. Don't worry, the accordion will come back later.
Are we going to do close that now?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to try a brand new one. This one's really for anyone out there who's done a lot of grinding in their life. I think that's probably most people.
Oh, yeah, it's up here. We just switched the key of this the other day.
Ready?
Nope. I have to tune my banjo.
Oh, gotcha.
It's going to be a second. I'm doing this for you, all of you. Tune because I care. All right. All right.
1, 2, 3. I'm tired of chasing schemes to make ends meet. It's hard to be living well when you're losing sleep. And since when did I care about comfort my ship has sailed. I used to sleep on rocks, now I'm awake on a cloud. And we're closing in on a life we won't regret. But we hold our breath every time our hearts are set. I haven't always been as advertised. I used to be more patient, catch a dim sunrise. But if second chances make for deeper scars, then all I want is a home for you and us. And we're closing in on a life we won't regret. But we hold our breath every time our hearts are set. The hills that kill or give us thrills ain't the ones to die on. Before you can fix your ills, know you're at the bottom. And quit holding your pride like a dog in a cage. Only you can make it right. You've made mistakes, but it's a new day, so don't let the sun burn your eyes. And we're closing in on a life we won't regret. But we hold our breath every time our hearts are set. Thank you so much.
We're going to do one more banjo song for you this evening. We're going to play another brand new song for you. And this song, so we live in Marshall, North Carolina, which is just about the cutest place I've ever been in my entire life. I love it. I've been in love with it for like 20 years, and then I got sucked into town life in Asheville, and finally we were able to move out to Marshall 2 years ago when we bought some land. And if you're ever coming through Western North Carolina on a Tuesday night and you play old time, I'm looking at you guys. There's how many old time musicians are there in here? Oh, sweet. Okay, I got the old time section right. I recognize some of you from Clifftop. There's a old time jam at Mal's Bar. If you don't play old time, how many of you don't play old time? For the rest of you, yeah, you can come and hang out and play pool and listen to old time and eat hot dogs, and you can drink beer or bubbly water, whatever you're into. No
This
liquor.
message is brought to you by the Tourism Bureau of Marshall.
Actually, some of my friends would be like, "Don't tell anybody," but I'm too friendly for that. I believe that you guys are cool because you're here, so you can know the secret. But I wrote this song when driving into our county on the highway. There's a sign that says "Jewel of the Blue Ridge," and I was like, "That sounds like an old time tune." And I kept asking around if anybody knew what an old time tune called "Jewel of the Blue Ridge," where this highway sign come from. Turns out that was from the Madison County Tourism Bureau. It was like a marketing campaign in the 80s. But before I found that out, I decided to write a song called that. And I decided I couldn't write it by myself because I just moved to Madison County 2 years ago. So I couldn't write the song of Madison County. So I asked a bunch of my neighbors and my friends what was their favorite thing about where they lived. And I took all of the things that they said and made them into about a bajillion verses, which I'm going to share a selection of right now of true stories. talking, more tuning. Good enough for old time? All right. Let's rage it. You can walk to Hot Springs from Georgia or from Maine. Pick a tune for fun, but not for fortune or for fame. Make some Martin Marshall town, dancing on Mars Hill, and in that Laurel River you can swim and fish your fill. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains, that's where I'm dreaming about when I think of where I want to be. That's where I call my home, though you know I love to roam. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains shines for me. Greasy beans and greasy greens, you out in Keenerville. Oh, you'd be counting lucky, oh, if you can eat your fill. Find the spring ephemerals are blooming in the cold, but if you find some sing, well, just make sure that no one knows. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains, that's where I'm dreaming now when I think of where I want to be. That's where I call my home, though you know I love to roam. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains shines for me. Water from the ground and from the skies most afternoons. Luscious place I've ever lived, so hot that I could swim. Poor man's lunch in Petersburg, he's forking old grapevine. View of the valley, I'm so glad that it is mine. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains, that's where I'm dreaming about when I think of where I want to be. That's where I call my home, though you know I love to roam. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains shines for me. When the morning sun it rises over Redmond Dam, heading up through Little Pine, an apple in my hand. Mulberries in June and wineberries in July. Oh, Queen Anne's lace in summer and pure gold in autumn time. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains, that's where I'm dreaming about when I think of where I want to be. That's where I call my home, though you know I love to roam. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains shines for me. One more true story. If you see the guinea hens at the bend on Gabriel's Creek, they've wandered off from Rachel's oh to find some bugs to eat. Don't run them over. Find your way through forest by the lichen on the trees. But if your mama hollers, well, you best get back with speed. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains, that's where I'm dreaming about when I think of where I want to be. That's where I call my home, though you know I love to roam. Jewel of the Blue Ridge Mountains shines for me. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm so glad that you guys were here.
Thank you so much. Grab our waters. Let's go. Bye, friends.
See you guys next time.
Bye. Thank you. Nope, we're walking. We're grabbing our shoes. We're going.
So I love music communities that include a lot of generations, you know, and that's one of the things I love about Old Time World. There'll be like kids asleep under the table over there, you know, running around. One of my favorite square dances at Clifftop that I participated in was like there was 3 adults in the square. And then they called a 9-pin dance, and so we had to bring another person into the middle, and it happened to be a like very tall, lanky cowboy with a big hat on. And the 9-pin dance, if you've never done that square dance, it's like it's supposed to be a follow in the middle, and it was just like all the like lead follow gender rules to the wind. Didn't matter. We all just figured it out with a bunch of little kids and a tall cowboy and a couple of us ladies. It was the most fun. Also, they were using my grandma's quilt, and I think she's smiling from heaven. All right, we're going to play a little traveling song now.
Yeah. This one's kind of influenced by Django Reinhardt. I'm sure some of y'all know that guy. I think it would be really cool if Django played a telly. I don't know if that ever happened, but I hope that happened before he died.
He probably would have.
I think he would have, for sure. Eventually, he would have gotten caught up in the honky-tonk craze. You've paved the roads inside your mind, now you're dreaming big. You've worked so hard to feel free, but all the reasons that were pushing you to stay on track, they're calling in their forces and they're turning back. You're a tramp, and what's wrong with that? The times you've had, they came and went, but they're yours to keep. Though sometimes a load to carry, they remind you where you come from. To call your home. You're waiting for someone to call your name, but you're not really ready to let your guard down just yet. There's a whole lot of places you ain't been yet. You're a tramp, and what's wrong with that? The times you've had, they came and went, but they're yours to keep. Sometimes a load to carry, they remind you where you come from.
Thank you so much, folks. So that song is on our Autumn of the World record, which we have right in the back, as well as our brand new record. And how many of you guys have a CD player still? All right, we got you too. So we have several different CDs back there. The new one is not on CD yet, but we've got several other albums that have a bunch of tunes on them, including that one. Also, if you guys watch YouTube, we have like a lot of these songs we have videos for. That song we made a video on tour in Australia. We like to do what we call adventure tour, and so every time we have a day off, we try and go on a hike or go someplace beautiful. So we got to go to all these different national parks all over Australia and filmed ourselves playing that song all over the place. There's some cameos from some Australian animals.
Some kangaroos accosting our fiddle player. Yeah. It's very exciting. It's called Tramp.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to switch things up with this next song. We're playing almost all entirely original songs for y'all tonight. But we're going to switch things up and play a traditional song. But it's a traditional song from very far away. We love to travel all over the world. We've been very lucky to get to spend some time in Eastern Europe. And we love bringing our Appalachian music other places and then bringing traditional music from other places back on home. So we're going to play... Which one do you want to do?
Opa Supa?
Okay. We're going to play Shout-Along Song. If we teach you what to shout, will you guys shout? Yeah. Okay. If we teach you what to shout, will y'all shout? Yeah. Okay, that's better. That makes me want to teach you a little better. Yeah. All right. So first word is O. O. I think you can do better. O. O. Oh, very good. Thank you, Drayton. You're bringing the spirit. Second word is Opa. Opa. Third word is Tsupa. Tsupa. Awesome. All right, so we're going to string those together. It's going to go, oh, opa, tsupa. We're going to practice it real quick. There's no call and response. It's just I start hollering, y'all start hollering. It's like in the square dance when you go into the middle with a great big yell. It's like that. You hear everyone start yelling, and you just start yelling. So let's try it. Okay. Opa, tsupa. That's pretty good, but I think you can do better. Let's try it one more time. Opa, tsupa.
Now we're getting there.
Okay, yeah. So you have some chances during the song to get some of your existential angst out. That means, come on, let's go, get up and dance, party time, excellent, yeehaw, all those things rolled into one nice little phrase. All right. I want to drink a sip of beer before I play this song. Okay. We have this table. Look at this table. Cheers, y'all. All right. It's a Serbian brass band tune. Yes. Yeah. You guys, so what the song is about is from the perspective of this guy who thinks he's the best dancer in the whole village. And y'all know this guy? He thinks he's the best dancer. Anyway, everyone wants to dance with him except the one girl that he wants to dance with. And he's like, why won't she dance with me? And she's like, because I don't have to if I don't want to. And basically, yeah, I'm on Team Ruja. She doesn't have to dance with him if she doesn't want to. He starts being a real jerk about it, and I get kind of mad at him in the song. Okay. You'll be able to tell. Shinam no manachon, dale mandale, choram manasrem, cosmiosaram, mange asan, samoyak chani mangel, oi mande nashel, oh pasipas, mande chai munkati dake merem, akonichele, oh pasipas, mande chai munkati dake merem, akonichele, chaya kele na, when the mangal take him down. Mandale, mandale, murale, mano de vel. Avaruja, avakela, yitiro mekavel. Mandale, mandale, murale, mano de vel. Oh, Batsupa, Saramanda chai, murkati, dakimere. Hakoni chele, oh, Batsupa, Saramanda chai, murkati, dakimere. Hakoni chele. Malum malum malay, aide aide aide, malum malum malay, aide aide, aide. Thanks so much, folks. Hey, the Bikers Bye even stopped for that song. So we are called the Resonant Rogues. I'm going to take a moment and thank Focal Point so much for having us. Thanks to our friend Ryan for helping getting us connected here in town. And if you guys like the music, we have all kinds of things back there on that table. We have some vinyl records, some very soft t-shirts. The green t-shirt has a secret cat hidden on it. You'll have to find it. Don't ask me where it is. I cannot tell you. The yellow shirt has a bunch of instruments. The black shirt has a tractor with a skeleton. If you're into tractors, we got you. Yeah. This last song that we're about to play is the first single off of our new record. And I know streaming gets a bad rap, but how many of you guys stream your music? I'm going to raise my hand. It's so convenient. It is so convenient. It's such an easy way to listen to music on the go, and it's a really great way to share music with your friends and family. And I tell you what, that is the #1 best way. That is the #1 most helpful thing that y'all can do for independent artists. Not just us, but any kind of music that you love, that you care about, that you want to keeping going. The best thing that you can do is share it individually with your friends and family. There's so much noise coming at us in the world. There's so many different things coming past that people really listen a lot more to somebody that they already know, their suggestions. So that really goes a long way. So if you guys like the music, you can help us out by streaming this song and sharing it with folks. This song's called Show Me, and it's about how true love still takes work, and that's a beautiful thing. Work also gets kind of a bad rap, but it's anything worth doing pretty much takes some work, and love is certainly one of those things. So, 1, 2. I need you to show me that you love me. If you want me to believe those pretty words, when you don't show me that you love me, you had best believe it fills my heart with hurt all through the day, into the night. I wanna treat each other right all through the is something that you have to feel. But if you show me, please still tell me. I need both to believe that this is real. All through the day, into the night, I want what you really think this love is worth. But if you show me, oh my darling, then I will always be a girl all through the day and into the night. I wanna treat each other right all through the night into the day. And if we try, then we can always feel this way. Oh, if we try, then we can always feel this way. So let us try to always feel this way. Thank you so much, everybody. We have Drayton Aldridge on the fiddle. This is Keith Josiah Smith on the guitar. My name's Sparrow. We're the Resonant Rogues. Come talk to us. Thanks for having us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.